So we've been working a lot in the back end, Token Metrics, with the quant team, with our data scientists and machine learning engineers to keep developing new features. And as of today, we have been launching the new market page, which essentially is all about the entire crypto market as a whole. We want to develop some analysis tools to be able to answer where are we in the market right now, not coin specific, but the overall market. Now, obviously, we want to leverage our own data and our own analytics. So this is where the page will be here in the analytics tab on tokenmetrics.com. The first tab is market. So to start off, when you log in, you'll be seeing this page, and it should immediately tell you or give you an idea or insights on where is the market trending, or what is the current trend. Are we in a bullish, bearish market? Are we in a low volatility or high volatility environment, and so on? So I'm going to start off with going through all the features with a short explanation. So first of all, the first feature is the TM market indicator. Now, this indicator, we've been sending it out on our weekly newsletters for our customers, and we've been sending it out for a pretty long time now. But now it's on the website. And the way this indicator is built, it's essentially just looking at all the TM grades we have on our system and trying to imply whether we are bullish or bearish on the total market as a whole. So quickly, just to show you guys, so the first big market top in May 2021, our indicator went bearish at 2.3 trillion. And then during the market bottom in July, our indicator went back to bullish at 1.6 trillion. And this is only by looking at all the TM grades we have in our system. Now, one thing I want to mention is when you look at this chart, you need to see that this type of indicator won't exactly flag the exact top or the exact bottom at here, like 1.3 trillion, but rather it will wait for confirmation and more confidence in the signal. And as you can see here, it went bullish at 1.6, not really at 1.3. So this takes a bit of time. And as we've been experimenting with TM grades, you can see that it's not exactly the bottom, but rather waits for confirmation of a prevailing trend to switch from bullish to bearish. And if you want to look at most recently, during November, the indicator went bearish at 2.8 trillion. To go back to a bullish signal at 2 trillion here, where this specific signal got corrected very fast at 2.1 trillion to go back to bearish. And obviously, we know from 2.1 trillion it's been going down, and now it's around 1.4 or 1.3 trillion. So this type of indicator will help you identify the current prevailing trend of the market and whether you should take on more risk or reduce risk when you have a bearish scenario, or whether you should concentrate on long or short strategies. All right, now to go a bit more in detail here. Now here we are giving if it's bearish or bullish, but not really saying how strong the signal is. So if you want to see a better visual here, you can click at the percent of bullish TM grade. And here essentially we're showing the total crypto market cap compared to how many coins have a high TM grade. So as you can see here, when you have a big spike in coins that have a very bullish TM grade, this signifies the start of a bull trend. Compared to here, for example, when we started seeing very low amount of coins having a bullish TM grade, which signifies that the market is bearish. And when it stays down for a while, it shows that it's a strong bearish momentum. All right, now this is the first and probably the most important chart, just for you to be able to tell quickly, are we in a bullish trend or a bearish trend? Now, to further give more information on how strong the trend is, we have developed a few types of strategies where we want to show our customers immediately how many coins have a bearish setup or a bullish setup. Now, we've been mentioning these type of strategies like breakout strategy and low frequency trend strategy many times in our webinars and in our newsletters. But just quickly, and there's a description here, of course, for anyone to see. The breakout strategy is a very simple type strategy where you are just looking at how many coins are trading above their monthly high and how many coins are trading below their monthly low. And as of right now, 94% of coins are trading below their monthly low, so it's showing a bearish trend. Now, in terms of the low frequency trend strategy, this is just looking at all the coins that have a low frequency visual trend indicator that you guys have been seeing, which is this indicator right here for specific coins. So we are just condensing all the coins together and looking at how many coins have a bearish signal and how many coins have a bullish signal. So this also gives you an overview of how strong is the current trend of the market. And in addition to that, we have this gouge we call bull and bear, where essentially we're looking similar to breakout and low frequency, but here we're just looking at how many coins are trading below their medium term exponential moving average. Based on our testing, we've seen that a 60-day exponential moving average is a good medium term trend indicator. So here also only 7% are trading above the exponential moving average. So overall, on medium term, it's still in a bearish trend. All right, and now we also have a total crypto market cap. This is a very simple chart. We're just showing the total crypto market cap and the Bitcoin market cap and altcoin market cap. Here, altcoin is essentially total crypto minus Bitcoin, and the colors red and green are essentially the signals here overlaid on these charts. Here, essentially, what we want to see is, okay, are altcoins is the altcoin market outperforming Bitcoin during bull trends, and is Bitcoin outperforming altcoin during bearish trends? And this chart helps you see that. And in addition to that, this complements it very well. This is the Bitcoin versus altcoin season indicator. I remember very well in the past few years where we had this very strong market cycle in crypto, where Bitcoin would start the pump, then profits would be taken out, converted to altcoins, and then we start seeing the big uptrend in altcoins, and then it repeats. Profits taken out, put it into Bitcoin for more safer returns, and so on and so forth. So this indicator also shows you as of today that Bitcoin is likely to outperform altcoins, and this is usually true in stress-like markets or in periods of high volatility and market downturns. This chart is pretty easy to read. When you have an indicator in the green zone, it usually signifies that altcoins are likely to outperform Bitcoin. And whenever it's in the red zone, like it is today, it signifies that Bitcoin is likely to outperform the rest of the altcoin market. And in complement to that, we also have built an annualized historical volatility chart. So here is essentially similar to the VIX and the equities in traditional finance space. It's just a volatility metric just to see at each market downturn or uptrend, what is the volatility compared to historically. And this range, the red lines, are essentially the 90% confidence interval of this volatility. So for example, when we see here, when there's a huge spike in volatility during the May crash, we can see that volatility was much higher than what we have seen in history. It was, in fact, higher than 90% of the history in terms of volatility. And very recently as well, you can see that the historical volatility index was higher than 90% of historically. So the current market or the current downturn here in the past few weeks was a pretty volatile environment compared to historically in the crypto market. All right, now additional features. This one's pretty nice. It's just a sector analysis where we are developing our tools and analysis that we do for specific coins and the market, but now per sector. So here we divide it up into multiple sectors like DeFi, NFTs, or gaming. We give a TM grade of that sector by just combining all the coins within that sector, market cap weight them, and take their TM grades. So we end up having a TM grade of the sector as a whole. We also see what is the average return of all the coins within that sector, which one has the best performer, market cap of the sector, dominance compared to the market, as well as trading volume and how many coins within that sector are up today or are down today here. So this helps you understand which sectors are about to break out, which sectors are getting more volume, and so on. All right, and few more features. Here we have just very simple, the top 20 daily performers in terms of percent change in price, and the worst 20 daily performers in terms of change of price. And it's a table, simple to read, and you can just update it every day to see which are the best and worst performers on a daily basis. All right, and now the final chart, which is probably a bit more quantitative than the rest. I call it market movers. It's a very interesting chart because it shows the daily percent change of the price, just a daily return, compared to the trading volume deviation. And in the description here, I explain what is a trading volume deviation. It's essentially today's 24-hour trading volume of that coin compared to the previous 10 days trading volume. So here, what we can see from this chart, now obviously when you hover your cursor here, you would see the coin, the percent change in price, and the volume deviation. So the use of this is saying, okay, like if we look right now at Songbird, it had a 16% price change, but it had a very big volume deviation. So you can see that there is a lot of strength behind this move because volume has been going up a lot with price going up. Compared to other coins, like here, if you look at OKC token, it did go up around 10%, but the volume is still lower than the previous 10 days, so you don't see a huge strength behind this price change. So this is how I would use this chart. And yeah, this is the final feature. So this is the new page we've developed. It's now live on tokenmetrics.com for our customers to use. It updates on a regular and daily basis. And it gives you a broad idea on where we are in terms of the trend of the current market.